storm clouds, a lone figure stands silhouetted against the ancient walls of Castle Ravenloft.
And you see into your imagination. Will be
He has a look of power and of madness.
in a world of my creation. What we'll see will defy explanation.
Rumbling thunder pounds the castle spires. The wind's howling increases as Strahd turns his gaze back to the village. A party of adventurers has just entered his domain.
If you want to view paradise, simply look around and view it. Anything you want to do it. Want to change the world. There's nothing to it.
Another lightning flash rips through the darkness, its thunder echoing through the castle towers. But Strahd is gone. Only the howling of the wind, or perhaps a lone wolf fills the midnight air.
Imagination living there, you'll be free.
The master of Ravenloft is having guests for dinner, and you are invited.
The last time we met, our intrepid party of adventurers had started on their way towards Castle Ravenloft, and mystical clouds of fog that guided them here cordoned them off and towards a cave inhabited by wolves and werewolves. They're inside, and after defeating a small group of 9 wolves and a mangled werewolf, they decided to duck off into a side corner cave and take a short rest. One of the wolves that they were fighting escaped deeper into the cave and will probably be rousing up some sort of reinforcements soon. So maybe it's best that the party get moving. You're free to do as you please.
Bach has not washed off all the blood that she maimed in the last session, and she's wearing like with crimson pride. I just want everybody to know that for a fact.
All right.
All right, group. Well, we know there's at least one that got away. Do we want to proceed with some caution and get moving so we don't get ambushed or anything?
Yeah,
Yep.
I think we probably should. How do the wounds look? For, well, at least myself. I don't know about Raven, but
I'm
The
actually pretty
wounds
good.
aren't. They're not. The wounds from your bite marks from the werewolves aren't doing anything. They're not festering, so they don't seem to be
Okay.
infected.
that's good.
But they haven't stopped bleeding yet,
Okay.
and they very much should have. You've taken a long rest and tended to your wounds, and you don't
we
seem
got
to
a
be
long
feeling
rest?
any weaker.
No,
or anything.
short
Short
rest. We had a
rest.
short
Yeah.
rest.
Rest.
Okay, because
Yep.
when did we get that?
Right at
Just
the
now,
end.
like right now.
Oh, okay.
And I, during the short rest, ritually cast Detect Magic, and I'm just going to kind of inspect the flute
Indeed, you
and
can.
rummage through crates.
Give me just a moment. You want to inspect the flute?
Yes, with
Flute is made of electrum. based on
Okay.
its size and weight. It'll probably fetch 250 gold pieces if you find the right connoisseur.
Nice.
I kind of want
And
to fly
then-
over the lake.
As we turn the corner, do we see anything where we had that fight? Like any beings or anything?
No. Is the rest of the party moving with you, or just the two of you going to scout ahead?
I was scouting ahead.
Oh, okay. I was going as a group. Sorry.
I was going on my own, being a little dumb,
I was hopefully catching up to them.
because I wanted to fly across the little cave pond. So I was curious.
Okay.
Because it's quicker. Hi,
Hang it
Raven.
out.
Hey, dude.
As you head into this larger area, there's a deep cave and it splits off into two on your left, and it splits off into another darker part that you can't quite see from where you are on your right. On the left, you have a southern and a northern cave. The southern one holds a werewolf. She's resting. She seems to be weak, and her hair is mostly light gray. She's elderly. She noticed your presence, and even though she seems to be a werewolf and not really an entire person, she doesn't move to attack you. On the north end is another female werewolf. She's sleeping, and she's holding a tiny little knit figurine, and she looks far younger. Her coat is shiny, and she's far shorter and leaner than the other werewolf. I need Raven. Give me perception.
All right.
Can I cast Healing Word on the one over here?
Give me just a second.
14.
14. From where you stand, you can see on the side of the arm of the little knit plush that the young werewolf is holding, etched in, knit in a small little paper tag, says, "It is no fun, is no Blinsky."
Bro, Blinsky gets around.
Yep. I approach the older one.
Okay. She doesn't react. She either doesn't see you as a threat or has resigned herself to death. She's elderly and clearly was in a losing fight recently. She's got plenty of relatively fresh claw wounds.
Can you speak common?
She weakly nods her head.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast a spell while Raven's talking to her.
Okay, what are you gonna cast?
She heals for 8,
All right.
and I'm gonna move on.
All right.
I'm gonna pull the last remaining doll from my backpack
Okay.
and hold it out in front of me as I approach slowly.
To the older one, I'm gonna go. We don't want to be at odds with you, but we've been attacked so far. Is there some way we can find peace?
She doesn't seem to have an answer for your question, and instead of trying to give one, she points down the hall to the east, and weakly says, "They're the children."
Shikara just quickly ask her, why are you so wounded? Well, you weren't in the fight with us.
She tries to speak, but clearly she's on death's door. Uh, and it seems that since she still is after being healed by Artie, it's likely not due to her wounds, but due to age. She points again and says, "Kirill, you don't know what that name means."
What was the name?
Kirill, Kiril.
Kirill. Okay. Be at peace.
Oh,
And if we go over to the girl, does she respond to us, or is she out of it, or?
The young girl looks up at you and seems to be a bit afraid. She notices her presence and immediately slinks back farther into the corner, gripping the little plush tight.
I'm gonna go ahead and approach again with the doll outstretched. Oh, contact close. There we go.
She notices that her toy is similar to yours and softens a bit, not seemingly taking you as a threat.
I'll brush the doll's hair back with my hand and then set it down on the ground and back away.
DM, is this?
What'd you say?
Sorry. Go ahead.
No worries. Go ahead.
Does this younger werewolf or wolf is it wearing clothes?
She is, yeah. Some
Does
torn remains of commoners' clothes.
Does it look familiar to us?
No.
Okay.
And that's a no to Artie as well.
What was the question, Artie?
I said, and that's a no to Artie as well.
Yeah, no,
Being a local.
Artie wouldn't recognize it either. The clothing, no.
Okay.
Even if he could, it's too torn and shredded to be identifiable.
Can I cast mending on the clothes?
Sure. Go ahead and
Okay.
mark it as cast, and as you reach a hand out, her clothes start to reform back into basic commoner's clothing with long sleeves, and she suddenly stops shivering. Seems that the warm clothing is in something that helped keep her alive in the absence of a full adult coat.
Before I talk to her, I fly above her and I pat her on the head, give her some comfort and a little hug.
She takes her little toy and puts it down, sitting directly in front of Artie's plush toy that he set on the ground.
I ask her what has happened to you.
She doesn't seem to be very coherent. She keeps repeating the same word over and over again. Wensentia.
What is the word?
word.
Wensentia. Wensencia. Don't bother looking it up. It's not a real word.
I tell her to calm down, and I tell her she is safe now. And I kind of want to cast detect magic around here to see if there's anything causing her to be a little more fearful. But I want to do it as a ritual.
Would Galen still be active?
Oh,
Yeah, it works for up to 10 minutes if
Yeah.
you casted it.
Galen didn't cast detect magic. He cast healing word on the other werewolf.
I
No,
originally
back at
cast
the-
detect magic
yeah.
before we left.
Okay,
but-
fine. Yep, that's
but
fine by
isn't
me.
detect magic a concentration
Yeah, no,
spell?
you detect no magic in the area.
Um, Let's see what I have in my inventory. Let's see. I think I have something that I could give her.
What's your
I have an
name,
idea.
little one?
I give her my bedroll.
She looks at you, Zucotl, and she says, "When Sentia."
Oh, that is her name, or is that just a reply? in
Are you
general?
asking me or her?
No. So, because she answered a question of like, didn't she answer a different question and then she said when Zengia? And
Yeah,
then
that's
she
when
said,
she said, "What happened to you?" When I asked what
yeah,
happened to you. So I think she's a little hysterical now.
okay.
I gave her my bedroll,
Um,
though, so she could have a comfortable place to lay.
When she sees you set it out, she turns back into the corner, staring at a small gathering of hay and large rocks, presumably what she was using for a bed before, and carefully lies down on the bedroll you set out, looking very comfortable, or as comfortable as a werewolf can look.
Let's see. What else do I got in my inventory? Does she look hungry?
Thing is,
Not actively, but
Okay.
you can see her her rib cage through her chest.
Let me see. I got rations. I got several rations, so I'll give her one.
She doesn't eat it immediately, but she takes the small cloth that wraps around the food and tucks it away into a corner, presumably trying to keep it from anyone else.
is her doll still visible?
Yes.
I'll cast Prestidigitation and clean it up from any dirt debris, and then I'll move away.
Indeed. All of the dirt and grime and dust that was on it before is cleaned off, and very unsettlingly, you make note of the fact that once again you find yourself in the presence of a doll that looks strikingly like Irina Kolyana.
Do you like those toys? Sorry, you go.
No, go
She
ahead.
doesn't respond with words.
Well, there's not much left we can really do. She seems to be comfortable.
Yeah. Shall we move on?
I give her one more pat on the head and I say we have to go.
What? Did someone say my name? Oh,
She seems to have gotten very comfortable on the bedroll you set out. When you pat her on the head, she closes her eyes to really embrace it, and by the time you remove your hand, she already seems to have fallen asleep.
That's nice. I fly away.
So you'll be heading into the next area?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
I think Raven's been waiting in the other tunnel though while that was happening.
Yes, Raven, was there something you'd like to do?
I was going to peek forward into this next tunnel because this is directly across from where the older werewolf was here, and this is the east tunnel from there.
Yes. So you were wanting
Went
to...
this way instead of children.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I'm confused. What are you asking me?
I was going into this east tunnel looking for the children.
All right, then. Give me just a moment here. My fog of war wants to be all weird. There we go. When you head into this area, it's well lit, and you notice up to your north a secret tunnel that seems to lead upwards somewhere deeper into the mountain,
Secret tunnel.
as well as
tunnel.
a pair of rough stone-hewn staircases leading down into a larger open area.
probably check out these sides first.
Sorry, my dog is barking, but you can't hear him because he's upstairs. Sorry.
Rough-hewn stairs lead down into a torchlit cave, and a bizarre sight greets your eyes. Wide-eyed children standing behind wooden bars and staring at you in terrified silence. The cave holds 6 wooden cages, their lids shut with heavy rocks. 2 of the cages have small little girls in them, and 4 of them have little boys. A crude wooden statue stands between the cages. It bears the rough likeness of a wolf-headed woman draped in garlands of vines and night flowers. Piled around the statue's base is an incredible amount of treasure. A woman in shredded clothes kneels before the statue. Behind the statue, 2 maggot-ridden corpses hang from iron shackles bolted to the wall.
Sneaking up on this person here.
Mm-hmm.
They've seen us or they have not seen us?
She has not.
Are these open flame sources, like torches and sconces?
No, they are flames. Well, technically, yes, they are open. Yeah, for sure.
Can I use prestidigitation to create a gust over here to make
What are you
this
trying to do,
light
put them
flicker?
out?
I'm just going to make it flicker to get their attention to look left.
Okay,
while
sure. What are you
Raven
trying
gets
to
in
assist
position.
with Raven
And
sneaking?
I was moving over this side to flank.
I was gonna use Pass Without Trace and try and get as close as possible, and then wild shape into something huge. Is that a good idea? Cause okay. Cast Pass Without Trace, and I am going to sneak up as far as possible.
Silly. Stop.
Well, you tell me how far you want to go, and I'll tell you what happens.
Okay, now I have to make a decision. Is that the wolf, or is that a dire wolf?
That is the wolf that escaped your last fight.
Okay, and the woman is the woman you were just talking about, right?
Indeed.
I'm going to try and I'm already fairly close to her.
Sure.
Within like 15 feet or so. And do I need to make a stealth check?
What are you trying to do?
I am trying to move up behind her, and pull a knife on her to disable her. Just pull a knife on her and have her threatened by me as soon as possible.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me stealth.
And I was gonna sneak up to right here where it says Z7, so I could be within range of both. Let me smooth. Oh.
Ooh. Wait, you said you wild shaped?
Not yet.
Okay.
I'm still casting Pass Without Trace to get really close.
Okay, then you're fine. You're fine then.
And
okay.
So looking at
trying to make flanking.
Go ahead.
It's a 24.
24 will do. Give me just a minute. Let me go to everybody else first. Jucottle, what were you going to do?
I was just going to go for a flank, basically. Like, I'm not trying to be overly stealthy. I wasn't trying to be overly obvious. It was just like knowing that their sort of Raven was going in round one way. I was going to just sort of be ready the other way kind of thing.
Okay.
Does
As a 20 for my stealth check.
It'll do.
Does this lady look hostile?
Well, she has a bit of a. I really don't know the word for this. A bit of a scowl on her face passively. She doesn't seem to be angry or malicious.
Okay.
But the wolf doesn't seem to mind her, does he?
No.
I don't trust that. I'm trying to decide what I want to do.
I'm gonna ready a bolt, and just hold an attack. The minute it's obvious that she's hostile.
Laura, are you sort of flying up or out of general line of sight before you wild shape, or are you like right there in their face?
Jamie, I believe he's talking to you.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
Sorry, I was a little
Yeah.
about it. Looking for my wild shape options. What was your question?
Are you sort of like just flying over to them, or are you actually like flying up and out of line of sight kind of thing?
I'm trying to fly up as close to them as possible in order to, when attack happens, I can wild shape and just attack.
Oh, okay, because I was gonna basically try and call out to them when you were close, but not in their line of sight.
I am
if I
really
had an
close. I'm
opportunity.
right next to them.
Because I wanted to try and initiate dialogue. That's all right.
No, I was being stealthy.
Raven, you said you wanted to draw and place a weapon on her?
Yes.
Okay, so what's your move?
I sneak behind and draw up, and my weapon is at my dagger is on her throat, and I go, "Don't move."
She gasps and puts her hands up near her head, trying to signal that she's not a threat. And she goes, "You're not Kirill. Who are you?"
Why do you have these children in cages?
He says, "I don't have these children in cages. Kirill does."
Who's Kirill?
The leader of the pack. Speaking of which, he should be back any minute. Lower your voice.
Was he in the other room?
No, he's out hunting. He's out with a hunting party. They should be bringing back some kill any minute now.
Why are these children in cages?
He says,
why does Kirill order it?
She says, "The gods damn me if I know. I know Kirill puts them here and then they disappear over time. I don't know what he does with them."
If we look at the kids, like, what sort of state are they in? Are they unconscious? Are they alive? Are they dead? Are they screaming?
A couple look malnourished and scared, but none of them look harmed.
Can we see any obvious signs of like bites or scratches, or like if they're getting turned? Can we see any obvious signs of something like that?
No.
All right. Do you have the keys?
She says,
How
"Keys?
do you measure?
Says, keys? They're werewolves. Here are your keys." And she points behind you to the large stone holding a flat metal lid on the crudely made cage.
Wait, so what's the key? Sorry, I didn't understand that.
There is no key. It's just a stone holding a flat metal panel on top of some wooden stakes.
Oh, okay.
All right.
We'll take a strength check.
Are they shifted now?
What? Wait. Are they shifted?
Yeah, what form are they in now?
The woman?
The children, she
Yeah.
said they're werewolves. Are they in werewolf form?
He didn't say that.
I thought you just said they're werewolves. There's your key. And pointed to
No,
the rock.
I'm sorry.
Mm.
I was unclear. The people that captured the children are werewolves. And thus, they
Okay.
don't use things such as keys. They just use heavy objects.
Got it. Already realizing that this is pretty much unlocked, is going to go back to C5 and try to listen and watch for anything. And he will use movement and dash to come back and warn the others when he hears anything or sees anything.
All right.
So if Kirill is out hunting, who is the welcoming party at the beginning of the cave?
He says, I don't know, just other members of the pack. He leaves them here to defend what he calls his treasures.
Who are the
Where are
two
these-
people who are dead now, who are chained to the walls?
He says, once again, God's damn me if I know.
Will you object if we were to release these kids?
She says, only because Kirill would eat my throat if I let you.
Well, we will kill you before we let you keep these kids much longer. So either you support it or you support Kirill. And with that, I'll move over and try a stone.
She doesn't try to stop you. The stone only weighs about 90 pounds. You move it with ease.
Okay, cool. And if I coax the kid out, hey, little one, it's okay. Come with us.
This is one of the girls. She's got blonde hair, and she comes out willingly and with little resistance. In fact, she actively reaches out to you for you to lift her out of the cage.
Yep, I'll pick her up and I might actually take her over to. Well, Bok, are you sort of standing there, or are you? Where are
I'm
you
just
walking to?
yeah, I'm gonna offer to carry the weaker ones on my back.
Yeah, I
if
was
they let
sort of
me.
gonna like hand you. I was gonna hand you one or two of the kids or something as I got
Alright.
the other stones out.
Just DM, what are the ages of these kids? just for reference.
They're young, all under 10, it looks like.
Alright, and are they malnourished? I'm sorry, I missed that part.
Slightly. They're not starving, but they could eat.
Alright. I think I can manage a carriage too, but then you guys are gonna have to take care of the rest.
That's alright. Even if I just bring the girl over, and even if like she can stand, she can at least stand by Bok or something. If she can stand.
Artie, you
While
can
I
hear
worry,
the sound
little
of a
one.
large group. Artie, you can hear the sound of a large group of animals approaching you from the mouth of the
Okay.
cave.
Realizing that the bedroll and everything is going to give us away, if they come down that tunnel, I'm going to run and dash back to the main group.
I'll follow with him.
Would I have had enough time to get each child out?
Yes.
Yeah, cool.
Don't worry, I'm with you for protection. Just
Oh no,
focus
no,
on the children.
I'm coming back to the room. I was in a hallway listening for the.
No, I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to Chikado.
I was talking to Alora.
Ah, sorry. I was just giggling about that conversation, but I wasn't actually paying attention.
I was down in Z5 listening for them to come back, and then I was gonna sprint down into the room and tell you guys about it.
Okay. Which direction were they? Z5.
Towards the entrance that we came in.
So Z5. That's where you were, right? Or is it the entrance?
Yeah, I was in Z5, but
Okay.
they're coming through Z3. I think.
Can
But-
I cast disguise self on myself to make myself look like that lady?
That lady.
This one here.
The woman sitting here in the area? Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Go ahead and cast. Mark it as cast.
I'm dashing towards Z3, and I'm going to stay.
Does it allow you? I'm sorry, just a second. Does disguise self allow you to replicate voices or mannerisms?
Let me look. Not sure. Clothing, armor, weapons, belongings. Look.
No.
You can make yourself look 1 foot taller. You can't change your body type, so you must adapt to the form. Otherwise, the extent of the illusion. It doesn't say that it can sound like her, but I can definitely attempt to try.
Yes, you may certainly try.
Okay.
You could also use hand signal.
Yep.
Gonna die if they come there though and think you're her. Like either way, if they think you're her and then they see all this shit, they're gonna kill you. But if they think you're somebody else, they're gonna kill you too.
I'm gonna try what I can.
Okay.
Coming into the room, I'm gonna ask why we let the kids out.
They were trapped.
They were captives and they weren't going to stop us. The kids don't need to be in a cage any longer.
We must protect
And
the young.
I'm hoping to get out before this Kirill comes, or at least put them a bit more securely somewhere else.
They're here now. They're coming back. The raiding party's come back.
Oh shit.
Well, that's just ominous timing.
Tell them to get in the corner and stay put. I don't want to have to watch our front and our back.
If can we get the kids over to that corner? I'm thinking there's a bit of a nook over there.
Sure. Follow me, kids.
Do I see anything where I'm at?
Stand behind me.
Let me see where you are.
Z3.
Z3.
Oh, yeah. You get here before you notice 13 wolves and werewolves on their way up from the south.
Fuck.
Dorlith whispers to Artie as he's right there, as he ran back to tell everyone. He's gonna say, "Can you make an illusion or anything of the wall around them to make it look like it's an empty room or part of a wall or something?"
Tilly, stop.
That's the same situation I just had with the cat and the dog.
Oh, it's the fucking puppy. She's just
Aww.
fucking just too much right now.
No, I don't have anything.
Okay. Damn. Okay. As Dorlith is making himself look like this lady.
I'm going to use prestidigitation to maintain this torch and this torch to low lighting to help pass the wisdom check.
That's fine.
To see through the disguise.
Okay.
In the great switch of kids out of the pens, could we put the lady in the pen?
Yeah, I'm cool.
He doesn't try to stop you.
And what about the wolf?
It doesn't either.
Who's the dude?
Are you asking me or him?
You. Who do I see? The dude, because I'm using Pass Without Trace. I'm just gonna stealth up close to him and see what, maybe 10, 15 feet, and see who he is.
You see 6 werewolves, 6 wolves, and 1 man, seemingly a werewolf, judging by the amount of hair and the sharp claws, but very much more human, larger and stronger looking than the other werewolves.
How far away are my comrades? A little bit far.
About 50 or 60 feet.
I'm going to stealth up as close to him as possible. Like maybe right there.
Okay.
Do I need to roll stealth?
Tilly.
Yes. Yeah, I'm gonna say yes.
That is a 15.
Doesn't pass
That'll do.
without a trace just add 10 regardless, right?
Yeah, that's why she rolled and then
Yeah.
added 10.
Yeah, I was talking about it earlier.
Yeah, I did. That's how I got 20.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's a 15.
It'll do.
Okay, and I'll wait for my comrades in stealth mode.
All right. Anybody else have any actions they want to take?
I'm preparing an action in case they get close to the children.
And I'm on the
Alright.
stairwell. I'm just waiting at the stairwell, noticing that there's what a disguised self, and you know, like some of the others are being a bit more sneaky. Knowing that I'm not, I'll just sort of wait back, watching.
I will move up to where I am and be stealthy, mixed stealth.
I am prepping Fairy Fire.
As the group approaches, they don't notice you, and the leader gets to about here before he calls out to you. Dorlith, he says, Zuleika, what are you doing? Why aren't you with the children?
And so the disguised self, to make it look like her, but I still left some of like my like blood and like, you know, roughness kind of show through. Kind of in an old lady, kind of scowly, stern but slightly shaky voice. We'll say, they came and they took the children. He's gonna be mad. They went that way, and he's gonna, she is gonna point, in this direction.
Okay.
And just like cough a little bit. And like limp.
Can I cast Fairy Fire?
He continues stepping forward,
Oh, shit.
and he gets to you, Dorlith. You know, you're in the form of the woman, so you're significantly shorter than him by maybe a foot or so.
Right.
He grabs you off your feet by your throat. He says, Who? Who took them?
Strahd's minions. His undead.
He drops you on the floor and then turns to give an order back to his wolves before noticing Artie pressing himself up into the corner to hide. And then as he turns again back to his group, presumably to order his group to kill him, he notices Raven standing behind a couple of his werewolves.
When
Artie,
he
you can
sees
see
me,
from
I
across
will.
the. What'd you say?
When he sees me
It
and
was
I
at
see
this
him,
moment
I'm
that
gonna
he knew.
backstab one of his
He
werewolves.
fucked up.
Okay, you'll get a bonus round. I need everyone to roll initiative because when he sees you, Raven, he shouts to his wolves and says, Intruders! Shred them!
Shit. I
Can I
tried.
have
Okay,
cast?
good.
Go
I'm
ahead.
going last.
Ready for combat.
Oh,
Can
no,
I cast
Good.
Fairy Fire before that happens as well?
You'll get a bonus round also.
Okay.
Good. I'm going last. That's what I wanted to do.
I don't think you're going last. I rolled a 3.
Fuck! I rolled a 4. Oh, I was having to do all that stuff, and because my goal is to protect the children of all cost.
My goal is to eat things.
Give me just a minute.
Ooh. Ooh, who is 9 or 10 or I don't know fucking numbers work. That's a
You
bad
gotta,
word.
you gotta go to 10.
Party's mighty spread out for a combat session.
Hoping not to have to get into combat, honestly. I was working hard for that.
Yeah, I was sort of like watching the others do it, so I was like, I'll let it be a moment.
It's going great, guys.
Give me just a minute. All right. Artie, give me your initiative.
12.
Okay. Alora,
3.
Bach,
4.
Dorlith,
19.
Raven.
8.
That means we start off with Dorlith.
Did Raven and Artie have a surprise round? Prior to?
They did.
Okay.
Raven, you're gonna go stab who?
I am going to stab.
Well, you
Yes,
said
I was-
werewolf. You
this
said
one.
werewolf before.
Yes, the one I am directly behind.
All right. Let me go ahead and mark these so we don't have any issues.
This combat is brought to you by rolling new characters. Always have a backup.
All right. So you're gonna go ahead and stab A. Werewolf A.
Yep.
All
And
right.
he should
Go
be
ahead.
flat-footed, giving me advantage.
Yes.
Roll. Well, 26 to hit.
That'll hit. Is your Yep, give me damage.
And damage. Will be 10 plus 13, so 23 damage.
23. Is your weapon silvered or magical?
It will be the silvered short sword.
All right. Sounds good to me. You have anything else for your turn?
I will.
Oh wait, it's not a turn. It was a bonus.
Yeah,
It was a bonus round.
was a
I'm
bonus
sorry.
action.
Artie.
Yep.
Artie, you wanted to cast Fairy Fire.
Yes, fairy fire
Ooh.
from upper left A to bottom right E for the wolf.
It's what's the radius or square? It's square, right?
It's 20.
20-foot square. Give me a second here. Paint 20-foot square. Fairy Fire. You
need
want to
dex
catch them in the
saves.
center? You want to put them in the center?
Yeah.
So we will go there. Look good to you?
Okay, yeah, I see what happened there. Okay.
So you need
Can I
6
move it
dex
down one?
saves, right?
Can I move it down one?
Yep.
Just assuming that Raven was going to kill that one. Oh yeah, 8.
That looks
dex
better.
saves.
Oh, 8 dex saves. All right.
So A to E through here, yeah.
What do I need to pass?
15.
Okay. You have 2 successes and 6 failures. So the first 2 werewolves see you launching your attack and manage to get out of the way just in time for your little beam of magical energy to fly through and catch all 6 of the enemies behind them. So you have advantage against all of them until the spell ends, correct?
Yes, all attacks are made at advantage through this wolf to this wolf, except for you said the werewolves.
Well, it's wolves. It's wolves B, B, werewolf D and F, and wolves E and F. So B, D, E, F, wolves, and werewolves D and F.
Okay.
Is there any sort of like marker, a color marker or a gray marker or something that you haven't assigned a status to?
Yeah, I can do this.
Yeah. It's just too many. It's
I
just
mean,
too
I
many
keep.
things
I've
to-
got it.
yeah.
I've got it mentally. So, but if you
Oh,
want,
it's just so I can sort of like choose targets or something if I want to do or something like that.
yeah, let me do this. You've got advantage against them. All right. Let's continue. Dorlith, you've got the first turn.
Okay. Still continuing. Dorlith is gonna kind of stumble backwards. Well, Dorlith in this lady voice is gonna say, "Did you not hear me? They took the children. These are meant as a diversion. Take your strongest warriors. Go that way. They are important."
Are you trying to persuade?
Yes, because I don't have the spell slot available for command, unfortunately.
Go ahead and roll me persuasion. That's an action, just so you're
Yes,
aware.
correct.
All right, go ahead.
Let me check something if I still have. Let's see. Channel Divinity. Have I used it? I have not. So I'm going to use my Channel Divinity to pump an extra +5 into my persuasion.
Fine by me.
22.
22.
Yes. And while she's saying that, she's going to, if it provokes an opportunity attack, but based on that persuasion, it depends, going to stumble back and kind of fall back onto her butt and kind of cower away from everything that's going on around here as part of the persuasion.
Yes. Yeah. Go ahead and roll me deception along with that.
Ugh. Okay. It's a +6, so we'll see. 24.
24 will.
Hey.
As you sort of plead with him, he hears you, but he disregards you, sort of giving you a backhand and shoving you away, back to here. He says, "Quiet! Go cower somewhere while I deal with my business." You have a bonus action or anything?
I'm not sure exactly what he's going to do, but let's see if that's a bonus action. My extra... I should have the slot for Hex. Still... I don't. I am like almost out of spell slots. So I'm going to cast... Yep, I'll cast Hex at first level on him. And
Okay.
I will be choosing Dex saves.
All right.
Yes.
All right. Great. Is that going to be it for your turn?
That will be it. I'm just going to continue to hold the charade for as long as it seems that it may or may not work.
Okay. Artie, as he notices you and shoves off who seems to be the woman from, but you know it's Dorlith. He turns and, with a glint in his eye, crosses the room with incredible speed, closing on you and attacking you with his claws twice.
Okay. I'm sorry. I heard attacks me with his claws twice, and then I heard nothing more.
It was 2 13s.
Okay.
that
Does both of them miss?
Okay, cool. In that case, we're on to the werewolves, who all move in unison. The 6 of them spreading out to attack the targets they can see. 2 of them cross to close distance on you, Artie. And 4 of them move to surround Raven as best they can, with only 3 of them being able to get around him. So 2 of them are going to attack you, Artie. Both with their claw, or all with their claws. Going to be 4 claw attacks. I have a 21, a 22, an 8, and a 10.
The first 2 hit.
Okay. We'll take 16 damage. Piercing.
Okay.
That'll be it for the... I'm sorry, then we'll go to Raven. Raven, 3 of them surround you and move to attack you. Forgive me, I've got to roll all these goddamn attacks. We have 2 10s, a 12, and 3 13s.
I'm just ducking and jiving
Nice.
Nothing
because
hit.
they all miss.
All right. In that case, we are on to Artie's turn.
I can disengage, but in order to do so, that uses my action, right?
Indeed, unless you have the, I think it's like uncanny speed or something, or whatever it's called. There's a feature that lets you do it, and I don't think you have.
Tilly.
No. Looking at how fast these werewolves, the general werewolves below me, moved forward, how much ground did they cover?
Between 30 and 40 feet each.
Okay.
Artie,
Yeah, what's up?
you know what you want to do with your turn?
Ray of Sickness.
All right, on who?
Disregard. I'm just gonna crossbow.
All right, who are we attacking?
The main boss. I'm gonna try to cut off the head and see what the rest of the body does.
Okay, it's gonna be at disadvantage because you've got melee targets in range.
I've got the crossbow
Sharpshooter?
expert. Yeah.
Okay, cool. 13. 13 hit.
13 and a 17.
They both hit. Wait, why'd you roll twice?
Because I've got ignores reloading, so I get to use my attack and bonus attack.
Oh, you're using your bonus action? Okay. Great, they both hit. So give me damage.
8 and I don't know why it's not telling me.
Yep.
8 and 9.
17. All right. And is that crossbow either magical or silvered?
It is magical, yes.
Okay.
That'll be the end of my turn.
All right, then we're on to Raven.
Woohoo!
Oh wait, what about Jukotto? Wasn't 10 initiative? Or were you above?
Oh,
10 initiative?
yeah.
Oh.
Jesus. I took everybody's initiative except yours. My bad. It's
I
your
think because
turn
I
first.
announced it. I think because I announced it premature. Sorry.
No worries. It's your turn first and then Raven.
Cool. So first is bonus action. I'm gonna activate my Frost Rune, which
Okay.
gives essentially the important part is it gives me a +2 bonus to all ability checks and saving throws in Strength and Constitution.
All right.
And then so that bonus, and then I'm gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm gonna very quickly say sorry, buddy. And then I'm going to Fire Breath.
All
So
right.
15.
And we're talking a 15-foot cone, correct?
Correct. So it should go out. I'm
We're
trying to
looking at
make
you're
it so
trying
we
you're
get.
trying to shoot it straight west.
Well,
What if
basically,
you
I'm
went-
trying to encompass that. Basically.
Okay, so if you're shooting it directly west, you get this. Oh Jesus, that's a square. Fuck me. I wanted
You
a
have to do like a
line.
drawing tool, correct?
Yeah, you'd get this 15 feet that way, so 5, 10, 15. You'd get Artie. You get 5.
All right.
Unless
Can
he
I
stood
shift-
here.
Yeah,
If he stood
sorry, can
here,
I
he
shift
could control it.
15, and you'd get everything in there.
All right. Do you mind? I really want to get Kirill in this. So I'm trying to get as many as I can, but I do want
What
to
if you
hit
just
Kirill.
came here?
Whereabouts? So 1, 2, 3.
Fired it that way.
4, 5.
Yeah, so you get 5,
Yeah.
10, 15. You get 5, 10, 15. So you'd still hit Artie. You get 5, 10, 15. And that would be your Artie.
Unless I direct it out here and waste that section.
I mean, yeah, you could do that too. It's up to you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, actually, because I'm only losing one thing really doing it there. So yeah, so 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I just waste this section.
Okay, so you're
So
gonna fire it
we'll do
straight
that.
down and just get this diagonal
Yeah.
line here. I get what you're saying. All right.
Yeah.
So werewolves A, B, C, D, and F plus the leader. What is it? Deck saves?
Let me double check. Breath weapon. Yep. 50-foot cone, dex 13, and it's half damage on a success.
A 4,
Hyrule has disadvantage
a 3,
because
Okay.
of X.
a 19, and another
Nine.
4 from our werewolves, and Kirill has disadvantage.
Yes.
So he'll roll with disadvantage on his deck save and have a 4. So everybody fails except the one, except werewolf A.
Great. And I rolled pretty well on my 6s, so a 4 and a 5, so 9 total. So
9.
anyone that got above the 13 is half of that. Everyone else
4.
takes full 9.
Your breath weapon at level 7 only deals how many? There's no way. That number doesn't sound right.
We're level 7?
Aren't we
oh,
level
yeah.
6?
Yeah, level 6.
Yeah, but at level 6 it should deal more than that. How many d6 does it deal?
Although I'm
2d6,
one
I
leveling
think?
cleric. Yeah, it's just 2d6.
Oh,
Did I not?
okay. Well, geez. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So 9. I could have sworn it was more than that, but all
Yeah,
right.
I thought it was.
But
I mean,
yeah.
it says breath weapon.
No.
Level
With
7 it
2d6
goes up
weapon
again.
damage.
Fine. I was just mistaken. Yeah. So 9
Oh wait,
damage
hang
to
on.
everybody.
Actually, hang on. Sorry. 6th level is 3d6. I've just read further into it. I
Go ahead and roll it
apologize.
again. No worries.
I'll just. Whoops. No, not that one. No. Hang on. Another 4 to the 9. So what? 13. 13. And then
Werewolf A
half.
takes 6. So
Yeah. And I've already done my bonus. I've moved, and I'd probably, with the last bit of my movement, I'd probably just move over to about there-ish, just so I can lock in.
No.
So that's all
All
done.
right. And that's going to be all your movement?
Yeah, because I already moved to get into spot, and then it's the last of my movement, so I was trying to avoid. I'm basically just trying to lock in more of them, basically.
All right, then. In that case, we are on to
Still behind
Raven. Finally, sorry about that.
No problem. Is E lit up? It is.
Like, you can
This guy
see him.
lit.
Yeah.
Okay. So I am going to
Do you mean fairy fire lit up, or just
fairy fire lit up.
No, he's
no?
not.
The plus signs are the ones
Anything
with
that has a
fairy
plus after it. Only three
Alright.
things got verified? Oh, the wolves didn't move. Got it. Okay.
All right. So with the D plus, I'm going to attack him. And
Mm-hmm.
17 to hit.
That'll
one?
hit.
For 10 plus 11,
So 21.
21 total damage to that one.
Werewolf E.
D.
D. Okay.
D plus, because I'm hitting one of the ones who has a plus on him. And
all right, what's next?
then I'm going to do a cunning action
Okay.
to disengage to here, and after that I'm going to do my movement. Do they get attacks of opportunity on me?
You disengaged, right?
I disengage from this location, which is fine, but that's only a 5 feet movement. So I move 5 feet to here, and then I'm gonna move from there.
If I remember correctly, disengage frees you from opportunity attacks for the rest of your turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep, it's more than just one.
Yeah.
Thank God. So, with that, my movement.
Don't worry about opportunity attacks. If I want to get you, I'll get you.
All right, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. I'm all the way up here now.
All right.
And that is...
Wait, how did you get 60 feet of movement?
my normal speed is 30 feet.
Okay.
Use
But-
movement and action.
Yes.
As a rogue, he disengaged as a bonus action, and then used movement and action as dash.
Nope.
Double move.
No, you can't action dash because the attack does an action.
Correct. What I did was I used my feline agility,
Okay, cool.
which doubles my movement until the end of my turn, giving me 60 feet of movement.
Sounds good. Makes sense. All right. In that case, We are on to our wolves who leap into action last. They don't notice you, Alora, so they come clamoring down the hall, all eager to attack what they have in front of them between Jucottle and Artie. How much movement do each of them have? Okay. That's quite a bit. Okay. 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 30 and 30. Okay. All right, so we're in position there. 2 of them will attack you, Artie, and 4 of them will attack you, Jucottle.
That'll get attack of opportunities on C and B. Did they go around or did they go through?
They did, yeah. You would get attack of opportunity, but you only get
Oh, okay.
one because it's your reaction.
yeah.
Has either of them been damaged in any way? Because I'd probably
No.
go for the weaker one.
No.
What about advantage? Does any of them? One of them
B
have
had
advantage?
Fairy fire.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Well, then I'd probably swing in at him with advantage. Then, does it count on reactions?
What do you?
Yeah?
Yeah. It's just an attack. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, weapon attack with advantage. Roll. My higher one, 16 plus 6, so 22 to hit.
22 will hit.
Great. And swing for damage. Total of 11, but it is non-magical or silvered. So 11, and I'm
Right.
presuming a half or something like that, I'm guessing.
Nope. 11 will be enough
Well,
to kill
just
it
a
as it
regular
tries
wolf.
to run by.
Oh, okay. Sweet.
That means Artie, only 1 wolf will attack you, and 4 will attack Jucottle. So Artie, Wolf C will attack you with its bite,
Okay.
and it'll be a total.
I'm sorry, I got total.
20.
Okay. Yeah,
It'll
hits.
deal 6 piercing damage, and I need a strength save.
Nine.
9 does not make it, so you'll be knocked prone. Okay, and as you coddle, all 4 of the wolves have advantage because of pack tactics.
Don't forget your
Awesome.
+2.
Yep, I haven't forgotten
You have
that.
+2 to AC right now because of your frost rune.
No, it's +2 to my strength and
check? Your strength saves?
and constitution saves
Okay.
and checks.
All right, give me just a minute here.
I also saw like a little plus symbol next to dex saves. But I don't. Whoops, I didn't mean to roll that. But it's to do with my shield ability. So separate
So
thing.
we have a 22, a 24,
Um,
and that's going to be a natural 20 for that 24.
Oh my god. So far they've all hit.
An 18,
That does not hit.
and a 17.
That does not hit.
So we have 2 hits and one's a crit. First
Mhm.
one's going to deal 7 damage,
Okay. 1, 2, 3,
7
4,
piercing,
7.
and
Yep.
then the second one will deal 11 piercing, and then I need 2
Ooh.
strength saves.
Which one? Sorry.
2 strength saves.
Strength. Okay, so this
18 total
is
piercing damage and need 2 strength saves.
okay. So 1, 2. So the first one was a 23 to 25. Second one was an 11 plus 2 is 13.
All right, they both make it, and we are on to Buck.
All right, Buck is going to run up the stairs so she can make it to here. And once she does that, she's gonna drop a javelin and shout in the back, "If anything happens, you protect the rest of the young." And then take a javelin, and I'm going. Well, first bonus action rage.
Okay.
So I'm raging now.
All
Let me
right.
mark that off. And then I'm gonna chuck my second javelin at this wolfy boy right here. Oh, for God's inverted controls
Better.
on this platform.
Where?
Hang on.
A D plus.
Oh, okay. Cool. Got advantage, so go ahead and roll your attack with advantage.
Keep in mind your axe is magical, and you can also recall it.
I can't reach it. I used all my movement to get up the stairs. That was 40 feet.
Well, no, I mean you can throw it too.
I'm
But then
not
you can
throwing the
come back
great-
to you.
I don't have a hand axe, and I can't throw a great axe.
Okay.
No. So, with advantage. $11.
11 hits.
Alright. That is going to be. Hang on 1 second. That's going to be 6 piercing.
Piercing, all right.
And that's all I could do. I only have the one javelin. Because I gave the other one to the kids as a last resort defense.
Your
In that
javelin
case,
says
we are
six.
on to Alora.
Doesn't
Real
your
quick,
javelin
it says
say-
8 damage.
Yeah, it says 8 here.
No, it should say 6 because because the rage only works on strength-based weapons. A javelin's not a strength-based weapon.
That is true. He's got a point. No, wait, but
It was
your
a
roll.
1d6 plus
Oh,
3. It's 5 plus 3.
yeah, your roll was 5 plus 3. This was 8 anyway.
Hang on.
Yeah, this was 8 without the rage damage.
Oh, I'm the dumb. Never mind. Ball can't math today. So-
Hey, I like the honor. It's a good honesty thing, though. That
Yeah.
okay.
It's okay. I've been up for 19 hours, so I get it. So,
All right. And that's gonna end Bach's turn.
all right, Alora.
I fell asleep for 19 hours. Jesus Christ. I could not. But, I am going to sneak up as close as I can with my 30 feet foot flight speed and get right here.
Okay.
And then. So, from what I know, it's that you can't break concentration when you wild shape. You just can't cast anything else.
Yes.
Okay, then I'm gonna wild shape into a cave bear.
Okay.
And because it fits that we're in a cave. And I'm going to stay stealthed, and then I'm
Is there
going
a
to.
size? Is that medium or large?
Let me see.
Large, I think.
Yeah, large beast.
Yeah, that makes you that big.
Okay. And I'm going
And you can't be between squares. You got to be in a square.
to. Okay, so can I go attack to
Well,
this square?
is that not in between? Is that not a square?
Oh yeah,
'Cause you said they're 10 foot
yeah,
wide.
yeah. If
In
you're large,
quarters.
you can be. I was thinking, yeah, if you're medium size, you can't be halfway in one square, but if you're large, you definitely can be.
Okay, so
Well-
I'm going to attack with. I'm going to try and sneak at them and spook them, but I don't know if I can do that.
It would cost your action, and what would you be trying to gain from that?
Just to surprise them, take them off
Or you're
guard.
gonna surprise them already because they don't know you're there.
Oh, really?
But
Okay.
do you mean,
Very
are you
fire.
trying to actually
You
scatter
don't
them?
have
Are you
sneak
trying to
attack
actually scatter them?
anyway.
'Cause
You're
I
not a
wanna-
rogue, and you don't have sneak attack anyway.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So I was confused on how it would work. That's why I just asked.
Yeah.
Okay,
you
then
really
I'm just
wouldn't get
going-
anything from that.
Okay.
But are you actually trying to scare them? Is that what you're trying to do? Like make them run or something, or intimidate?
Yeah, I'm trying to spook them, like actually freak them out.
Oh, if you
Frightened?
want to try and do an intimidation check, then we can do that. Yeah.
Not
d-
intimidation. I'm a bear. I don't have much charisma.
Just go for the kill, because D
Yeah,
should
okay.
be really hurt.
Okay,
Go for the
for which one? These guys? Who should I attack? Okay, I'm gonna go for
D
the D plus and F plus. Because I
Yeah,
have
D
two
plus
attacks.
should be hurt.
Yeah,
All right,
okay.
You're gonna attack one each. Go ahead. You've got advantage on both.
Oh, litty titty. That's 220. Where's the little dice on this? Oh, it's all over there. My chips are in front of it. One of them is a 16, and one of them is a 6. No, that's a 9. So what this higher one is a 16 to hit D+.
Is it 16 plus anything?
Oh yeah, it's +7. But I didn't think that would matter.
Don't even worry. That hits. Yes.
Yeah, that's why I didn't think it would matter.
And give me the other one too before you roll damage.
The other roll?
No, if you just right click and press advantage, you can do it without having to do it manually.
No, because I'm in wild shape.
No,
yes,
on yours.
Forgetting that's not optimized yet.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, sorry about that.
And the next one, there's a 19 + 7, so that hits.
That will hit.
Okay, so for my bite, I am going. Let me see. Where's the cave bear stats? For bite, I'm going. That's 1d8 + 5. That is 9 damage for the one on D+.
Okay.
10 damage on the one for F+.
Okay.
And I'm gonna roar since I'm a bear.
All right. In that case, we are back around on turn 20 with Dorlith.
Well, Dorlith doesn't have much that he can do other than hearing Bach yell about the children, still keeping up whatever charade he has. He's going to begin to clamber backwards down the stairs, probably just to here. Actually, yep, right here. Just keeps moving between. Okay, there. Just so we can keep an eye on everything going on. That's it.
All right, you don't want to ready in action?
Actually, you know what? It's gonna cast a Word of Radiance.
Okay. Pull up your sheet, make sure I.
Yep, it's just a cantrip.
What that does, right?
Isn't Word of Radiance a AoE around you?
It is creature of choice that you can see within range, and the range is 5 feet. Oh, disregard. Let's do Sacred Flame. Yep, you're right. Sacred Flame.
All right, go ahead.
The closest it's gonna be to D+. It's the closest one to me that hopefully that big guy won't see. It's gonna be a Dex 14.
That will be a 20.
I heard the beginning of that, and what'd you say?
It's a 20.
20? Yeah, that'll do it. And that's all he's gonna do.
All right. The leader, seeing Artie has been yanked to the ground by one of the wolves, will go ahead and raise a spear and plunge it downward at him, trying to just gore him while he's on the ground, helpless. It'll be a 15.
It doesn't make it.
Doesn't make
but
it.
he gets advantage because I'm down.
Oh, I rolled it with advantage.
Okay.
All right.
I don't know why I'm trying to help your bad guys kill me.
And we're on to our wolves, or our werewolves, rather. 1, 2. One of them will attack Jucatl. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them will attack Alora's large cave bear, and one of them will attack you, Artie. We'll start with Artie. Artie, one of them is going to attack you with its claws. It's going to be a 17.
It does miss as well.
Okay, Jucaudal, one of them is going to attack you. Will be
Hmm?
14.
Not even close. Shrugs it off.
All right, and then Alora, we've got 4 of them attacking you. I'm not gonna lie, these are some pretty piss poor advantage rolls. A 19,
That hits.
a 16,
That hits.
21,
That hits.
and a 23.
That hits.
Ooh.
Jesus.
Is that a
Christ.
crit?
Nope, just 4 in a row, all of them hit. We have
That's why I
7.
moved.
You'll take 24 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
All right, and then we'll be on to Artie.
You know, for some reason, I have a feeling that Alora is suddenly going to be saying, "I see dead people."
One more wild shape left.
And
How much damage was
stand-
that? 16, 17, or 18, or 19?
It's 24.
Oh, okay. I don't know how I... Oh.
How's your health looking in
No.
that form?
I don't know.
Mine?
No,
I have 18 health now.
okay.
As a cave bear, and then she's still topped off as herself, and she has another wild shape. I think she's pretty good.
Oh, okay, that's right. I forgot about that. Yeah, cool.
Yeah,
Druids
I'm-
are really good for that.
I'm worried about myself.
Yeah, me too. Even I'm hurting a bit.
The common wolf above me, I'm gonna stand up.
Okay.
Does the boss have dex save debuff?
Disadvantage on his deck saves, yes.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and try to fire my bolts. I've got a 12 and a 16.
16 hits.
Okay, for 7 damage.
All right. What else you got for me?
That's it.
All right, then we are on to Cuddle.
Yep. So I want some advantage on those strength saves because of the wolves. So I'm going to invoke the. Oh, where'd it go? The Might Rune? No, sorry, the Giant's Might Rune, which I don't have enough space to become large, but I still get the effects of advantage on strength and checks and saving throws. And once per turn, I can add an extra 1d6 on a hit. So
Okay.
for my standard action, even though it's non-magical, I will swing in. I'm going to focus in on Kirill with just basically a standard standard attack. Does it have any sort of advantage or disadvantages? Is there anything going on with him or
Against which one?
Kirill himself?
No.
Okay, just standard attack for a natural 20.
All right, give me damage.
All right, so I'm gonna do this, and I'm adding that 1d6. So 11 plus another 6. So I can't math. So is that 17?
Yes.
17 non-magical, non-silver,
All right.
and that's action, bonus action, and no movement. Done.
All right. Raven then.
I come up behind the sea wolf here, and I should have advantage on him and attack.
All right, let's have it. Wait, why have you got advantage?
Flanking?
Actually,
Flanking.
flanking.
Yep, fine. Yep, just making sure.
Nat 20.
All right. Yep.
Yeah. Get it.
Which is going to be 13 plus 6, so 19 damage to that one.
All right, 19 will be enough to kill it.
And I'll go, hi guys, long time no see. And that is my turn.
I smile at you, blood in my mouth.
With that, it's our wolves' turn. You, Alora. The wolf attacks you. It will be
Hello?
Amy. Yes, it's a 17 to hit.
Oh, yeah, you cut out, so I didn't
Sorry
hear that.
about that. No
Yeah,
worries.
that hits. That hits.
All right. It'll be 7 damage, 7 piercing, and I need a strength save.
I have a +5 on strength now, so D20. As a 9.
9 doesn't make it. You'll be knocked prone. All right. Now we have our 3 wolves attacking Jucatl.
Yes.
First one is going to be a 20.
Does not hit.
Second one will be 15.
Nope.
Our third one will be 22.
Yep.
Yes, all right.
Yep.
That'll be
Only on the 22.
22, all right. 7 piercing damage, and then I need that strength save again.
7 damage. So I now have advantage and a +2. Roll advantage. My best one, 19. No, 21.
19 will make it.
21 actually, but yeah.
All right, then we are on to Buck.
My turn.
If you're looking at Jucatl though, Jucatl is looking a little bit bloodied up.
I got you. I'm flanking with Jucatl. Then I'm taking 2 swipes with my great axe.
All right, go ahead and roll to hit, both with advantage.
Yep.
You want to move 1 square over, trust me, because.
Well, this would get you flanking on A and D if you do the killing blow that gets you the extra attack.
Yeah, if you move to here, that gets you. We're actually there, yeah.
No, but
There
I
you
don't
go.
get advantage with Jucatl.
Let him do what he wants to do.
Sure.
Yeah. Does a 26 hit?
26 definitely does hit.
So that's going to be 16 slashing.
All right,
Nice.
16
Fuck,
slashing
no.
will be enough to kill that wolf.
Nice.
No, I'm going over here
All right.
and
With
get
the
advantage
advantage.
again. Yep. There's a 23 hit.
23 does hit.
That's going to be 13 more slashing on that wolfy boy.
That'll be enough to kill that one.
I'm waiting for you to move the token.
Give me just a second.
Oh, sorry.
Worse.
Then I'm going to come over here.
What is this, Chinese checkers?
Yep.
And me.
I think we said last session that he can only do that once per turn.
Yeah, I think we did.
Yeah.
Wait, what the
The-
fuck are you talking about?
The repeated
kills
attack.
Well, that was one attack killed it, bonus attack killed it, and now
Yeah.
he's using the
Yeah, I
Building
have
Oh
a note.
yes, I forget he has two attacks
okay.
per action. I
Yeah,
forgot
I'm a
about that.
barbarian. I get the 2 attack shit. Ask your
Yeah.
fighter over there.
All right, so you've got your last attack, and it's going to be against two.
No, I only get 2 attacks. I killed the first attack was against the first wolf. Second attack was against the second wolf, and I'm still raging. So that'll end my turn because I used my movement already.
All right.
And
then.
it's too late because I've already passed my turn, but I've been forgetting my extra attack for my standard attack action.
Oh yeah, gotta remember that.
Yep, gotta remember that one.
Alora.
Anyway, end my turn.
Let's see. I could heal myself for 1d8, but I don't think that's worth expending a spell slot. I think I'm just gonna use my multi-attack to... Which wolves look the worst? Or which ones did the most damage? We done the most damage to that one? D+.
Wolves or werewolves?
Werewolves, my bad. The screen is just really small. I
The
gotta
ones
zoom in.
that look the worst are A and D.
D or D+. Is there a...
Well, it's D.
D+.
It's
No,
D.
D
It only
plus.
has the plus because
D.
it's just to show that
Because
you
it's
have
very
advantage.
far.
Oh, okay. I was a little confused about that. Okay, I'll attack D and I'll attack F.
All right, let's go. Roll to hit.
And one of them is a 19 plus 5.
Okay.
No,
Jesus.
plus
Hit.
7. Plus 7, so yeah, that hits. And for the other attack, that is a 9 plus 7, so 16.
They both hit.
Okay, and I just realized this, but my roll for the claw attack is a 2d6, and I didn't know that last time.
All right.
But I'll just leave it as that because I'll remember. I remembered it now.
Alright.
That is 8 plus 5, 13 damage for D+. And 8 plus 5 is also 13, so another 13 damage.
All right. Anything else for you?
I'd get an opportunity attack if I moved, so not
Yeah, you can
really.
take one, yeah.
Do you want to stand up?
He's already
Maybe-
standing.
Yeah, I am already standing.
I just
No,
forgot
you
to
have the
remove-
prone thing
Oh, yeah, I
around
just
you.
forgot to remove her prone.
Okay.
Prone ring.
That's why I asked.
Yeah, I didn't. Then I don't want to do anything else.
All right, then we're back around to Dorlith.
Okay. So, Dorlith is gonna move, like, kind of crawl a little bit back up the stairs
Okay.
and cast Sanctuary on Artie. First level. And that is warding the creature against attack. Any creature who targets that warded creature with an attack or harmful spell must first make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature must choose a new target or lose the attack or spell. This spell doesn't protect the blah 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 blah.
That's a reaction, though, right?
What? That spell?
Yeah, you cast
No.
it as a reaction, right?
No, it's a bonus action.
Okay, and it. I'm sorry, make that one make sense again. It forces another creature.
So I
It
ward a
protects
creature
you.
within range against an attack.
Oh, and
so
if
I'm
anybody
warding
tries to attack your ally, then
attack him,
Yeah, if
then
anyone
they have to make a wisdom
targets me,
saving.
they have to do a wisdom.
understandable.
Can you refresh my memory? If I attack, I lose that status.
Yes, if
but
the warded creature makes an attack, casts a spell that affects that enemy, or deals damage to another creature, the spell ends.
okay, thank you.
Yes.
So if I heal Axolotl, then I
You're
won't
fine.
necessarily lose.
Nope, it just has
Got
to
it.
be against the enemies.
Yeah,
So Sanctuary is cast on Artie. And then I'm going to cast Sacred Flame at E+.
Okay.
It's going to be a dex save.
Werewolf E or Wolf E?
Wolfie.
Yeah, I don't think you could see Werewolf yet right now.
No. It's going to be a close one.
19 is going to make the save, right?
Yeah, that'll save. And that's the end of Dorlith's turn.
All right. We are on to our leader, who takes the opportunity to move into a space between the three of you and attacks Hawk with his spear.
Would that be a reaction from me?
Would what be a reaction? Your
Moved out of melee.
opportunity attack?
Opportunity. Yeah, opportunity attack.
Yep, go ahead.
Sweet. Where's my attack action? Where's my attack action? Here we go. Total of, what's that, 13?
13 hits.
13 hits, great. 5 damage, non-magical, non-self.
All right.
Every bit's got a count, I hope.
Hawk, he attacks you with his spear. Be a 20 to hit.
That definitely hits.
All right. It'll
Is your
deal
AC better than 13 yet, Bob? Or not yet?
10 piercing damage.
Halved.
All right. And we'll,
As my, hang on, my Chrome decided to shut itself off for some fucking reason.
worst.
So you said 10, right?
Yes.
Alright, okay.
But we've got other werewolves, and it'll be half to 5. Got our remaining werewolves. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them will attack Alora. 1 will attack Jucatl, and 1 will attack Artie. Artie, against you.
What is that wisdom save, Dorlith?
It needs to make a wisdom save to see if it.
What is it?
It's a 6.
14.
All right. Well, he
Fails.
fails, so he has to redirect his attack.
Or
one to
lose it
redirect
completely.
So he loses it completely. So nobody gets attacked by Werewolf C.
Heck yeah.
Werewolf A will turn to attack Jucatl.
Yep.
Be a 23.
Yes, that does hit.
All right. Deal 7 piercing damage.
Oh, I'm feeling the damage.
We've got 4 attacking Laura, none of them at advantage. We have an 11,
Nope.
22,
Yep.
23,
Yep.
and a 10.
Nope.
So we got 2 hits.
Do werewolves have pack tactics?
No.
Makes sense.
Regular wolves. That'll be
I gotcha.
14 piercing damage. If
Ooh,
werewolves had
kill 'em.
pack tactics, y'all would already be dead.
Oh, I'd be all
Yeah.
over. That'd be
Y'all would,
so
y'all would,
bullshit.
y'all would already be
That'd
dead.
be
I wouldn't
so
do that to you. Yeah, it'll be 14 piercing damage.
Total?
Total.
For both of them? Oh, okay. I'm still up. Wow. Oh, no, I'm not. I revert back to my normal shape
All right.
and size.
1 foot, and I'll put you there. Since
And
you're
they-
engaged in combat.
Ah, damn, I was about to say, can I be farther back? So.
Yeah, because you're currently engaged with them, I'm gonna say when you revert, you'll still be engaged.
Okay, that makes sense, yeah.
But we're on to Artie with that.
I look over at X and notice he's pretty banged up. I'm gonna cast Healing Word at level 2 He heals for 10.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
And then I can't cast a spell as an action because I cast one as a bonus action, right?
As long as it's not 2-leveled spells, yes, you can. You can cast a spell and a cantrip.
Okay. Can I get a con from? No, screw it. I know what I'm doing. Nat 20. God, we are hitting these.
1 second. Yep, roll damage for that. I'll be right back.
You got a groaning thank you from Jacottle for the heals, by the way.
Yeah.
Sanctuary ends after that attack.
Fuck. That's
Yo.
what I was gonna do. The healing and then the other spell. I should have fucking stayed with it.
So good. It's not like I wasted a second level spell slot or nothing.
Well, you didn't.
No.
You saved me.
Yeah, I know. I don't even have, like, I'm completely out of spell slots, so that's why I've kind of been...
Sorry about that. I
back
just
a little
actually had to kill actually the largest spider I've ever seen with my own 2 eyes.
I think Jukatl would say that it's not that big because those Australian spiders are scary.
Yeah, those Australian spiders are
But we have
which
wolf.
is
terrifying.
why I say with my own 2 eyes.
We have wolf spiders in America though, and they're one of the biggest spiders in the world. Wolf spiders.
Yeah. Believe
That
me,
might
I
have-
know. I'm from Texas. We have Goliath wolf spiders. They're
Yeah.
not great.
No, they have them in New Jersey too.
I'll be honest, even though we've got like the funnel webs and shit, which are among the most deadly, it's like spiders are not really our biggest issue. So it's,
You've got
we've got
capillaries.
but like we've got huntsmen, and huntsmen I just recently researched and found out they don't use webs. They're literally hunting spiders. They are active and hunt all the time. So they're always
all right.
moving.
We're getting sidetracked. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
My apologies. You were attacking, Artie. You were attacking, and you had a nat 20.
Yeah. I should have used my action for a healing potion for myself. That's what I forgot to do. But I already rolled it. 11 damage. And plus
Against
wolf.
Werewolf C.
E plus wolf.
Oh, with a crossbow. Okay.
Yeah, now that Big Boss Man's not in the way.
11 will be enough to kill it.
Nice.
All right, do you have anything else for your turn?
Sadly, no.
All right. In case we're on to Jukatl.
I'm trying to find a bonus action because I'm actually thinking about disengaging. I've been trying to find a bonus action. I don't really have anything.
Don't you have like second wind or anything?
Oh, I do actually. All right, cool. So, because how does disengage actually work again? Sorry.
It just that you don't take opportunity attacks the rest of your turn.
All right, cool. So, disengage,
Okay.
and then so disengage to here because that's out, and then 5, 10, 15. So that way we should have advantage in that crossfire kind of thing.
Cool.
And then I'll use the second wind, and then attack action with the fire rune. What is the fire? So attack action, and where is it? Where's
You
my
do that? Can you do that after you've used your action to disengage?
Yeah, you use the disengage action.
Oh, okay, hang on. Have I not done that right? Let me double check. The fire rune is not an action; it's a special action because it triggers
Alright.
after a hit. So,
yeah, yeah.
okay. So it triggers after a hit. So I haven't actually technically used it yet.
What about
So
second wind? Isn't it a bonus?
Yeah, second wind is my bonus. So that was my bonus. So I should now I'm using my technically my second wind's action is what I'm technically
Alright.
using now. Alright, so I do have 2 attacks on my turn. And I do have advantage because of flanking, is that correct?
That is correct.
Cool, so the first attack 14 total. Did that one hit?
Yep.
Great. So now, if I understand correctly, I go damage for the hammer itself is 10, and
Okay.
then I've got my Giant's Might, which is another D6.
Magical, non-magical?
This is still non-magical.
Okay.
4, another 4 to the 10, but then it's the fire rune, which let me double check that what it becomes. Fire. And my wait text. So fire rune. Okay. Target takes an extra 2d6 fire damage, and it must succeed a strength saving throw or be restrained for 1 minute. So this damage, these 2d6 is fire damage. For 3 damage, that's dirty. But you do need to make a strength saving throw of 13 or you become restrained for 1 minute.
You said restrained?
Yep. Did you not make 13?
No, it was a natural one.
Oh, okay. So yeah, restrained for 1 minute.
Okay. Got it, he's restrained.
Oh, that's not a good thing for him.
No, all attacks are advantage. His are disadvantage, and he has disadvantage on dex.
Oh, what? While restrained by the shackles, the target takes 2d6 fire damage at the start of each of his turns. Alright. That's extra damage. But you can repeat your saving throw at the end of your turns.
Alright.
Yep.
In that case, we're on to Raven.
Sweet.
Oh, wait, my second standard attack. I'm really sorry.
No, you should. Didn't you lose you lost 1 action because you did a disengage?
Yeah, but then I did
not how that works.
second wind and then attack.
Okay.
So then I get 2 standard attacks per attack.
Oh, wait. Hold on.
So I went disengage.
Sure.
And then I moved.
Yep.
And then I've done second wind.
Sure.
And then I've done attack action. The fire rune activation is a special.
Can't do that. Wait, you attacked with your fire rune, or you attacked with your weapon?
No, I attacked with my weapon. The fire rune is a special activation.
You couldn't attack with your weapon because you already used your action to disengage.
Yes, and I did second wind. Second wind was my bonus to give me an.
I think you're talking about action surge, not second wind.
Yeah, you're thinking of action surge.
I said second wind so you could heal up, but.
Oh, okay. So sorry, I have action surge. It's
you didn't add any healing, did you?
No.
Okay, so you meant action surge. I get what you mean.
I'm sorry.
You're fine.
I'm sorry.
You're fine.
Yeah.
Fine. Just use the wrong word. No big deal.
I literally used the wrong word, and I apologize. I think I got a little bit confused.
No biggie.
I got a bit confused. Sorry.
It's all right.
Yes.
But you're good. You're all good. You did nothing wrong. We're on to Raven.
I do have that 1 extra attack that I rolled.
You have your extra attack. Go ahead and get it in.
So I rolled the 17.
That'll hit.
And this is just standard damage at 8 total non-magical, non-silver.
All right.
Sorry for that long turn, guys. I had to really...
Oh no, we don't
try to double these things. Yeah.
begrudge you because you just made him disadvantaged to everything. So yeah, good times.
Ant-Man looking for God.
Oh, sweet Jesus. And I will be attacking the guy with advantage, which I rolled a nat 20. And that's going to be 13 plus 11 damage to him.
All right.
And that will be my turn, which also refreshes my feline agility, so I can once again move that 60 fucking feet that is annoying as hell.
Did you took cunning action disengage, right?
No, I didn't disengage this time. I'm just standing there. I didn't move at all. I stood there and hit him, and that was it. So because I didn't move at all, I get my feline agility back, and I am good to go.
All right.
Do you not get to attack the second time?
No.
Yeah, you should have 2 attacks per action at your level.
Let me action attacks per action 1.
All right.
Rogues get I can use a bonus action to do 2-weapon off fighting, but I'm not doing that. I am just hitting them with the magical sword. So I'm good.
All right. In that case, we are on to our wolves. There's only one left. There's only one left standing. Just a minute here. The wolf will loop around and attack the suddenly much more exposed Alora with its bite. I'm sorry, it'll be with advantage because it's
Flanking, yeah.
16.
Damn, I'm at 14. Yeah, that hits.
All right, it's going to deal 5 piercing damage and need a strength save.
Oh god, I'm not wild shaped anymore. Nat 20!
All right.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Jesus. How are we doing
now?
now?
Hawk.
Orc is going to attack the leader. Give him a go 2 old swipes. Mod 20.
That'll hit.
With advantage?
Is it with advantage? Because I'm flanking by Raven?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm going crate fishing then. Hang on, let me roll again. Yeah. That was actually better.
Oh.
Well, it doesn't matter. That still hits. That's gonna be 9 slashing on the first one.
All right.
Then second attack. Is a 24
All right.
for another 11 slashing.
All right. So for a total of, I think, 24, right?
Yep.
All right.
And
Will be enough to kill him.
Ooh! I just old-fashioned chop his head off.
All right.
Yep.
You have anything else for your turn?
Nope. Next.
So, DM, real quick, as Bach begins to chop his head off, I don't know if you'll still allow this because he doesn't have a head. Dorlith is going to use his Blood Maledict, or his Blood Maledict on this creature to make him make an attack.
I'm gonna say no because, and the rules specifically talk about this in another part, a dead person's body, a corpse is not a character, it's an object. So you can't, and you use Blood Maledict on an object, or does it have to be on a person?
No, it says it is on a person, and it says when a creature you see within 30 feet drops to 0 HP,
Oh,
you can
then
use
yes,
your
you can do
reaction.
that. Yes.
Yes.
Then yes, yes, of course.
Yes, and I'm amplifying it to make it move up to half of its total speed and granted a +2 bonus to its attack roll.
Okay.
And I will take 1 point of necrotic damage as Dorlith kind of winces a little bit. He's not sure quite what's going on. So it's DM's choice who this guy attacks, and I would love the flavor to be his head starts to roll, but he runs and he attacks something anyway.
Mm-hmm. He'll run right to... Oh, I forgot he's locked. There we go. He'll run right to here and attack the nearest werewolf. Try to get this right.
Do we get any opportunity attacks from that movement, or not really?
Well, he's dead, so.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
running around
Oh,
without
he's
a
actually
head.
dead. Oh, he actually does die. Oh, okay.
He has no head. He's just still moving.
I kind of chopped it off.
19 against the
Oh,
other
okay, I get
werewolf.
that. I thought it sort of like reanimated him or something. No, it's all
Okay,
good. It's all good. It's all good. Sorry.
All right. He deals the 7 damage and then falls over and stops moving
Nice.
headlessly. Seeing this, all of the wolves and werewolves take off back out towards the entrance. If any of you want to take opportunity attacks, you can have them.
Can I actually try and intimidate them to freeze, like to submit, kind of thing?
You
Like,
may certainly try. Well, not as a reaction, no.
Okay. I wouldn't be able to sort of like follow them and growl them down, kind of thing, by any chance.
Well, I would say you wouldn't be able to follow them because it's just not your turn, so you can't move.
Okay, no, that's fair.
Yeah. But if any of you have opportunity attacks, you can take them.
Do I have an opportunity attack or no? Who's leaving?
I mean, all of
5,
them.
6, 7.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Oh my god. How many people can I attack right now with
Just
opportunity
one.
attack?
Just
God damn it. I have to choose one.
You've only got one reaction.
Ah, damn. Okay, I got an idea. I'm gonna cast Moonbeam right in front of myself, so if they try to escape, they walk into Moonbeam.
You have the Warcaster feat.
No, not yet.
Okay, so you can't cast a spell as a reaction.
Okay, then that's fine. I'm going to... Well,
But you just let them leave. I don't know.
I don't know. I got Thorn Whip. I
Aw.
can move them closer to me, but I don't want to. And I got, like... Yeah, I'm not going to do anything. Because I can't cast a spell.
And since they're retreating, I am 100% going to attack A.
All right, go ahead and roll the hit.
Yeah. Mod 20.
All right, go ahead and give me damage.
All right, that A is going to take 9 slashing.
All right. Anybody else taking opportunity attacks?
I'm out
No,
of
I'm not
position,
it.
so yeah. Artie's the only other person.
Artie?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
What are we doing?
Fire a crossbow at the common wolf, knowing
Okay.
that it's a beast and not a person inside there. For 8 damage. I don't think it's enough to kill it, but
It is not.
damn it.
With the leader dead and all of the enemies having fleed, you stand in this large cave with a few bodies and the decapitated head of the leader.
Mine. Also take my javelin. Thank you. I'll go check the children.
Yeah, Zucotl and Buck will go check on the children.
I'm also totally.
I'm gonna go
bringing the
talk
head.
to the lady. I want to talk to the lady in a low whisper.
All right.
Take
you
that
wanna say?
javelin back. Thank you.
Artie, what do you want to say?
2 of my friends have been bit. Is there any cure that you know of?
She shakes her head somberly.
I'm gonna release her
All right.
and then try to move to the wolf and release him as well.
Doesn't attack.
I'm gonna ask her if she knows anything that would be helpful here.
She looks over at the pile of gold and valuables laying near the statue.
Looking over her, has she been bit or was she just in service?
She's a werewolf.
Okay. Okay. I tell her to get out of here before my friends see her.
She does.
Raven, are you still standing there?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know that. Damn it.
I was hoping to try
Um,
and catch her as well, but not to kill her, but to interact with her. I wouldn't have seen that though, would I?
No.
Check on the kids, yeah.
No.
Can I roll an animal handling check on the wolf really quick?
And where did the
What do you wanna
woman
do?
go if she was trying to sneak out?
Right out
I would
the
have
front
pointed
entrance.
to I would have pointed to this stairwell, thinking it was going to get her around the party.
And Raven gets her.
Okay. Is there something you intend to do?
I hold her up and go, who let you out?
She looks back and points to Artie.
He's too nice. So you realize you're not getting away now, right? And I drag her back over to the rest of them and go, do you guys have any questions for her?
I do. Shukaro asks, so with Kirill gone, what would you and the pack want to be doing? What's your normal actions if Kirill wasn't here?
She explains that, in few words, explains that she is not a part of this pack. She was held captive, forced to care for the children until Kirill was ready to do whatever he wished with them.
So what about the 2 werewolf females that are over there?
In the other cave.
She explains that the elderly one is a werewolf that's been with the pack since her youth and has since outgrown the running of wolves, and the younger one is what used to be one of the children she took care of.
how did the wait, do I understand that she meant like the old wolf was the leader, the past leader? Is that what it was? Or
No.
No.
The old wolf was just a werewolf who,
Oh, just part of the pack. Okay. Yep.
Mhm.
So now with the wolves that have scattered, where would they go? What would they try and do without Kirill leading them?
she says, solitude.
Solitude is dangerous in these lands.
I rolled an 18 for handling check, animal handling with the wolf.
I can give you one possible option. It's you or someone else in the pack takes charge, but doesn't kidnap kids, doesn't go after them. You live in your pack. You can stay here or find another place, but you don't go around harming others or infecting them.
Well,
That
the more important thing is to take these kids who she was already caring for
mm,
and take them to a village where they can be cared for better. And it's her responsibility to make sure that each of these kids get there alive.
agreed.
I'm going to point at the kids that are in the corner, and I'm going to interrupt Raven and say, they're werewolves. No one's going to take them in. The pack is the only thing that can take care of them. If you want to dictate how they rule and how they behave moving forward, that's fine, but don't send the kids to their death. They'll be viewed as abominations.
The kids
Oh,
are werewolves. When was
oh,
that
the-
determined?
I don't remember that being stated.
Oh, that's right. He was talking about the pack and putting rocks on top of the cages. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, so the kids are definitely turned.
No, that hasn't been determined yet.
Oh, it hasn't been determined.
So, are these kids werewolves? Asking the woman.
I'm sorry. Maybe you phrased that poorly. Are these kids asking the woman?
No.
No.
Raven is asking the woman, are the children werewolves?
Oh. She says not yet.
Oh.
Then her taking them to a town or village will keep them safe. She has responsibility for them to make it there. And we will find out. And we will find them in the future when things are better. And believe you me, I will check up to make sure that these kids were treated well by you.
My friend won't be the only one checking.
She nods and growls the children all together to follow with her.
Do you feel yourself strong enough to gather the pack that's scattered instead of letting them roam and leading them?
She wouldn't be able to lead them anyway because she's not a werewolf.
She shakes her head and says they will be in solitude.
I thought she was a werewolf.
Mm-mm. She was there to take care of the kids.
No, she's a werewolf.
Yeah, she's a werewolf.
Yeah.
Oh. I'll just...
Well, when you say solitude, do you mean individually in solitude, or do you mean they're just going to hide?
They will each be alone.
No. After the kids are safe, I want you to find them and gather them and care for them. They will be a pack once again with you, but not to go and harm others. Just live off the lands and don't infect others. We don't need any accidental attacks from any random werewolves. Understood?
Rando werewolf attack. That's how we do it.
She shakes her head yes.
Okay. We will be checking in the future. Otherwise, I'll leave you be. And you've already at least got one wolf companion, and I nod at C.
Oh.
Oh, wait, what?
Nothing.
Oh, I can disregard that
No,
last
no, no.
comment.
Go for it.
if
Go
you
for
have
it.
comment. Ah. I was basically just saying, like, you've already got one companion to help her, kind of thing.
Before she leaves, Dorlith is going to come back from the north just a little bit and say, further up the cave, what will we find? Deeper in.
Want to head up into the passage up north?
Yeah, that the only. Yep.
Just a moment.
What will we find?
The passage leads to a maze of torchlit tunnels and caves expanding in front of you. Bones lie strewn upon the floor. The ceiling here is only about 10 feet high. Bones crunch loudly underfoot, and they grow even thicker as you approach the large circle of stones in the center of the room. 20-foot diameter ring of stones dominates the rocky ledge, and within the ring you can see small gnawed bones and spattered blood. Lying on the ground outside the circle are several spears stained with blood.
So I just want to clarify. I was asking her what we will find. Like if we ventured further into the cave, what will we find? Who will we find? That type of thing. I just didn't want to interrupt your glorious explanation of visuals.
Or she wouldn't know.
Okay. Yep. Easy enough.
I ask her about what will happen to Z5B, the girl with the doll.
She's a werewolf, isn't she?
Yeah. Hello?
Oh.
Hello?
There we go.
Hello, can anybody hear me?
Yep.
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 Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. Jesus, I lost you guys again.
I asked the lady what will happen to the girl with the doll.
The werewolf girl with the doll.
She shrugs.
Well, then she should be part of your care. This is the beginning of your pack now, as I've stated.
How old is the girl with the? How old is the werewolf girl? I have a feeling this is gonna piss us off.
She says young, 11 or 12 years.
Yeah.
Look, the person that made the calls, the person that influenced the pack, is down. I think she should take care. She's been a caretaker. I think she should be placed with the responsibility of taking the kids back to the gypsy camp. It's on the outskirts of town, and leaving them with them. And dropping them off and coming back. Regrouping her pack and being in charge of them.
So does this statue have anything inside it?
Give me investigation.
Raven, have you walked off?
Yeah, I walked off.
Okay.
I made my point, and I left the culpability, and I am now looking at the statue with a 10 investigation to investigate the statue to see if I can.
If there's a way inside the statue, you can't find it.
Yeah, I sent you a message while everyone was talking. By the way, I didn't interrupt.
I got it.
Okay.
Jigotto wanted to see, because you've mentioned treasure a times sort of around the statue and stuff. Would there be something like reasonable, like coins or something? What would Jigotto believe would be a reasonable amount to give to the lady to support the kids for food and shelter and anything that they might need in the near future?
Living expenses for the 7 of them, or the 8 of them, the next year would, as long as they were responsible with it, cost them no more than 200 gold pieces. And there are probably in the pile, and you turn and you find Dorlith already counting the coins. Dorlith, there are, let me make sure I get this number right here. There are 2,000 gold pieces here.
Well, I'm gonna check in with the group without, like, slightly out of earshot, and I say, just wait here for a moment before you go. And I'll just sort of check in with the group if I can and say, with us charging this lady with the care of these kids and returning them home, and then trying to start and look after the other wolves and werewolves and stuff. How does everyone feel if we were to leave them a portion of this treasure to at least give them something to start with, so they don't have to quickly revert to thieving and evil acts from the get-go?
Dorlith kind of nods and pushes over a little stack of 200 gold.
Cool. Does anyone have any objections or input on this idea?
I'm sorry, what was that you called?
Is the party, so I'm talking to the party briefly.
Yeah.
So Doralith's already sort of pushed over the coins.
I'm not paying attention at this point. Like, my character's not paying attention. They're just flying around, kind of enjoying the cave.
Right.
I'd quickly at least check in with the others. Like, even if I have to sort of just quickly walk up a little bit, I would check in, because it's sort of like a shared booty that we found kind of thing.
I have no objections. It's for the children, right?
Right.
Or most of it would be for the children, and then probably a little bit just for her and the
Yeah, I don't
werewolves
care
that
about
she
that.
finds. Yeah,
I don't care about that at all. No.
cool.
That's money well spent.
Right.
All right.
As you
then-
come up to Artie, he's drawing a map back to the gypsy camp.
Cool.
I'm
What was the lady's
gonna
name?
say that
Actually? Sorry.
I'm gonna say that the 200's probably enough for the children, but not for the pack. Maybe another 100. But it's
Yeah.
up to you guys.
So
Does
another
anyone object?
60.
60? Cool.
Okay, so 260 from whatever.
All right. So, what's the lady's name? Did we ever get it?
Hero
remember.
called her Zuleika.
After this morning.
Zuleika. All right, Zuleika. We've given you a task. Here's some startup money. Here's enough money for the kids for the next year of living at least, and then a couple of coins on the side left over for you and any of the wolf pack that you managed to find and take care of. You guys do need to find other ways of supporting yourselves, but I do expect you to use this money as a start to not resort to violence and thievery and evil doing things. And I know it's hard in these lands, but this is the best opportunity you have. And then I'll hand her the coins.
And I hand her the map.
She takes it and reads over it. She may have some education because she seems to understand what she's reading.
Once I've done that, I'm happy to just sort of step away and let it be, and the group wants to investigate or anything.
Was there anything else in the pile of stuffs?
No.
Or was it just accumulation of gold?
Many, many, many coins.
Okay. Easy enough. Did any of the werewolves have any of the ones that got downed have like weapons, or Zerl have weapons or anything like that?
Kirill just had a spear.
Didn't look silvered or anything. Okay.
Up. There you go. I've got the flute. Aside from that, I don't really want anything else from here.
Do we want to just split the remaining gold?
Yep. Dorothy already separated it out to 6 little piles of 290 gold apiece. Well, there's only 5 now because he has put some away himself.
So what do we get? What do we split? Did Dorolith quote unquote fairly split up?
Well, no, quote unquote. Everyone gets 290 gold out of the remaining 740 that we got after we gave the 260.
290 or 295? Sorry, yeah, I missed it.
290.
290, yep, cool.
Yes.
So my headphones are a little bit fuzzy, sorry.
I'm going to walk back to the girl, or to the caretaker, and slip her an extra 25. So the kids have 200 to give to the gypsies for taking care of them, and she gets an additional 75 from me.
Okay.
To help with establishing the pack and help offset the hunter die mentality. Move.
I think right now is a good place to take our break, but I'm worried because I have nothing else for you except beginning of dinner with Lord Strahd. So I think that's where we'll end for tonight.
I'm okay with that today, because I've got to get a few things done. So I'm okay to keep going, but I'm also okay stopping. So that's good by me.
Don't worry, we will have a nice long session next week because Castle Ravenloft is unforgivably huge.
Oh yeah, I've heard.
Rolling an 18 on handling, animal handling before we quit. I'd like to try to coax the wolf to sit and stay with 7-5B, the girl with the doll, so that she's not alone in this cave.
She's going with Zuleika.
Okay. Well, then I feed the wolf and dismiss him to follow guests.
All right. Does anybody else have anything before we bail out for the night?
Nope.
Did we
No.
actually investigate that room? Like, did we
Is
actually
C8?
investigate that room?
We'll just retcon and say we did. Since I already gave you the description.
Yeah.
Did I have a quick question? Is 75A still alive?
Yes.
Is she dying still?
Yes.
Before we leave her, I will go to her and ask, do you want to go with the others to try and put things back together, or do you just wish to die?
She shakes her head no slowly without speaking.
So she doesn't wish to die.
You can interpret that however you want.
All right. Then I will ask two separate questions. Number one question, do you wish to die?
She shakes her head no.
All right. And with that, I say, they're going to try and protect the children to take them, to free them from this. And the rest of the werewolves have run off, except for you, what's her name, and the little girl that's in the next cave.
Mhm.
So, if anything, I would hope that you could help to lead them. And good luck.
She doesn't move or respond audibly.
Okay. But I just wanted to check on whether or not she wanted to die, because I would have done that for her.
Mercy death. Like a mercy
Yep.
death.
That's all I wanted to do before we broke up.
All right. Well, that was a good session, and I look forward
Yes.
to our entrance to Ravenloft next week.
Jay,
Come with me, and you'll be
Under raging storm clouds, a lone figure stands silhouetted against the ancient walls of Castle Ravenloft.
and you'll see into your imagination. We'll be
He has a look of power and of madness.
in a world of my creation. What we'll see will defy explanation.
Rumbling thunder pounds the castle spires. The wind's howling increases as Strahd turns his gaze back to the village. A party of adventurers has just entered his domain.
If you want to view paradise, simply look around and view it. Anything you want to do it. Want to change the world. There's nothing to it.
Another lightning flash rips through the darkness, its thunder echoing through the castle towers. But Strahd is gone. Only the howling of the wind, or Perhaps a lone wolf fills the midnight air. The master of Ravenloft is having guests for dinner. And you are invited.